giants in the world of predators. Despite their impressive size, they can become invisible at a moment's notice. Their hunting arsenal includes numerous unique tactics against any prey, no matter how cautious. And while their brown cousins content themselves with river fishing, these majestic hunters challenge the giants of the ocean depths. The polar bear, a northern giant whose strength and grandeur are simply stunning. Its size is immediately striking. Males can reach lengths of up to 3 meters and weigh up to 800 kilograms, making them among the largest land predators on Earth. Yet despite their massive bulk, they possess amazing grace and agility. Polar bears are excellent swimmers, using their broad front paws as paddles, and can cover distances of up to 100 kilometers without rest. Their powerful bodies are covered with a thick layer of fat that serves not only as a food reserve but helps them retain heat. Their fur appears white, but this is actually an optical illusion. Polar bear fur isn't white at all, but transparent. Under the fur, their skin is black, helping to absorb and retain the sun's warmth. Polar bears are true children of the Arctic. Their habitat spans the northern hemisphere from polar ice deserts to forest tundra, encompassing territories of 5 countries: USA, Alaska, Canada, Russia, Greenland, and Norway. The largest concentration of these animals is found in Canada, home to up to 80% of the total population. The bear's diet consists mainly of seals, though they can eat other available prey when necessary. The bear waits for marine mammals to surface for air. For instance, belugas can't go without oxygen for more than 20 minutes. They swim up, unaware that each breath could end in tragedy. Belugas aren't easy prey. They're about 4 meters long and can weigh over a ton, but bears act very strategically. They patiently wait for the animal to come within reach. When that moment arrives, the bear strikes swiftly. The wait proves worthwhile. Polar bears are remarkable hunters. With their refined sense of smell, they can detect prey up to a kilometer away, even under 3 meters of snow. Sometimes they catch salmon, but generally, these predators prefer to attack larger animals, often prey even bigger than themselves. Take walruses, for example. These marine mammals weigh about a ton and measure 3 meters in length, plus they're armed with meter-long tusks. Though vulnerable on land, they remain too dangerous even for the most experienced predators. Only the most desperate and hungry bear would attack such a giant. When walruses spot an enemy, they immediately try to move to water. This is difficult due to their bulk, so they don't just crowd toward the sea. They also attempt to fiercely drive away their adversary. A clever bear understands it's best to attack those who've strayed from the herd. But walrus hide is too thick for the bear to bite through, and while attempting this, the walrus usually reaches water. Bears often find treats among nesting bird colonies. This happens when summer arrives and usual hunting methods become less effective. The beast starts seeking other food sources. To find these coveted morsels, it climbs the most dangerous cliffs where a single careless move could prove fatal. Finding a beached whale carcass becomes a pleasant surprise for the predator, even if it doesn't look appetizing. Such a find means the bear will be well fed for several days. Adult bears can eat approximately 60 kilograms of meat in one sitting. The polar bear also possesses an amazing ability to go long periods without food. During times of limited food access, they can accumulate large fat reserves and survive on them for up to 240 days. This is an impressive survival strategy for an animal living in such a harsh and unpredictable environment. When cold weather returns, everything falls back into place. With ice formation, they can again hunt their most desired prey. This includes seals. Here again, the predator waits for potential prey to surface for air. An experienced hunter succeeds in about 1 in 10 attempts. Surprisingly, to avoid startling prey, the polar bear sometimes behaves like a cat. Hunting on ice, it steps softly and carefully, meticulously controlling each step. Incredibly, even such a huge predator can become invisible. It approaches seals absolutely silently. It's crucial to remain undetected until the last second. But even when everything is executed perfectly, success isn't guaranteed. Often the bear must jump into the water after potential prey. While polar bears are highly skilled hunters, they spend most of the year hungry. Global warming causes excessive ice melting. their usual habitat becomes inaccessible. The species is also made vulnerable by slow reproduction rates and high mortality among young bears. Despite their incredible qualities and adaptations, these animals face a real threat to their survival. Melting sea ice reduces access to their primary prey, seals, and diminishes the space they can use for movement and hunting. This forces them to spend more time on land, where food access is limited and they face additional human threats. On land, polar bears increasingly encounter humans, especially where settlements are located near their natural migration routes. Conflicts arise when bears search for food in human territory, which can lead to fatal outcomes for both bears and people. The polar bear is listed in the International Red Book. It's believed that by the end of this century, these magnificent beasts might completely disappear from their habitat. Only about 25,000 individuals remain worldwide. It's worth noting that about 100,000 years ago, a giant polar bear existed on the planet, much larger than the current species, and it's believed to have gone extinct precisely due to food scarcity.